Hello everyone, I'm Kinda Tony, and welcome back to Dishonored, where we will continue from last time, where we kind of went on our own little journey here. I mean, we're supposed to go there, but not yet.
Check you over. And an inspection fee. To the point with Bottle Street. I don't want to talk to us like that. Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. To your pockets. Let's get this done. Yeah. Cross the line. Go ahead.
No, don't kill me though.
Get this guy. Gonna feed you.
Okay, that could have gone better. But we got him.
Let me out.
Who are you?
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Alright, so we met Griff. I think he was in the note about who buys their watered down elixirs. So he sells scavenged items on Blood Ox Way. Alright.
Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Let me see what you've scavenged. Okay, so it's... ooh, blueprints and just the regular stuff. Guard bullets? Are those different from regular bullets? It says I have 10, so I guess not. Lens magnification, a diagram for increasing stability in a multi-lens array. Piero can use this to upgrade the magnifying lenses in your mask. Sounds like it could be useful. And we have Sokolov's formula, the formula for Sokolov's health elixir. Piero can use this to distill a liquid that restores health and protects against the rat plague. Well, both of those sound kinda useful, so... yeah, let's get both. Thank you, Griff.
What's that?
Supposed to be fish, I guess? Yeah, looks like. Makes sense too. Wow, that's dark. Fishmonger. Okay. I think I'm hearing runes. Bone Charm. Bone Charms, excerpt from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone Charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son, old man Salt to greenhorn still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the isles north of Tivia. Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. Interesting. So we can have 8 at a time, and we... Okay, what do we want? I don't know what a weeper is yet, like I haven't seen one, so I'm guessing it could be good. Either that or the fencer. Also the blasts, because we died from that once already. We'll do the weepers, just in case they're difficult to get around.
The alley is dark, its doors are locked, and no more of the great sermons. The overseers have taken to the streets. Can you hear the two, crying out in the dark? The thinkers of the city. They devise new ways to tame the elements. Not so long ago, Dunwall was a proud city.
I heard a guard there, I guess? Huh. And there's the office. Nice. Okay. Oh.
Is this the month of harvest? Time has lost all meaning. How can it be that I know such things? Listen, I can hear their every thought. I am not alive, nor have I received the gift of death.
Is that Griff? And I'm not alive, nor have I received the gift of death. Is this... like, it sounds like the Empress. Mother's Journal. 8th entry. It's the 4th day of the month of rain. Morris is sick, and so are the children. I've avoided it thus far, which is good fortune, since it has fallen on me to care for them. 9th entry. The city watch comes and goes, knocking on doors and asking for signs of plague. Even our neighbors cannot be trusted. Earlier, it was difficult to keep the children quiet. Now they sleep most of the time. 10th entry. The flies have set in. I try to keep them away, but I can barely get close. They sting so. Most of the time, Morris won't answer me when I try to talk to him from across the room. 11th entry. Morris is gone. I don't know what I'll do. For now, all my hope is reserved for the children. Leaving the flat for a while, near dawn, I found some plague bags from a guard booth while no one was around. It took a while, but I got Morris into one of the bags. At least his face is covered. 12th entry. Young Robert has passed. The star of my sky is gone. And there's a missing page. 17th entry. Elise stopped breathing in the middle of the night. She was such a headstrong girl, I can hardly believe she was overcome. She was always near as I cut up hagfish or vegetables, arguing with me about everything. 18th entry. It is the 4th day of the month of wind. It has settled in that they are lost to me, all of them. I cannot bring myself to call the dead counter. 19th entry. I have the fever now. No guards come near anymore. And then she died. All right.
I can feel the great age ending. They are burning whales.
Yeah, I think we've heard all the voice lines in this level now. So let's get that creepy sound away. Oh, what does it say? Nate. Drop point has changed. Leave it in the shitter under the bridge. If the elixir ain't there, you don't get paid. Okay, so this is some kind of well, not quite meeting place, but you know what I mean. For the Bottle Street boys. Alright. Don't know why that was shut or barricaded. Wow, it's so dark. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This is really cool. Oh. Okay, so I can't get up there. That's where it stops, I guess. Yeah. Lookout's orders. Plant your ass on the roof and watch the street. See who comes to the almshouse, and see if that old lady knows anything. She's blind, but maybe she heard something. Slackjaw. Okay, so he got shot from over here somewhere.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Wait,
Please
do I?
clear
Yeah,
the
whatever.
area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
This is really giving me some Half-Life 2 vibes. And the stilt walkers as well. I know I already pointed that out, but yeah.
Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to where we were. Whoopsies. Can I... There we go. Hello. Hello, Griff. Art dealer's apartment. Okay. Bolts. Thank you. Probably not gonna use them, but... Okay, what's over here? Lots of rats. So the wall of light is like over there somewhere, because now we passed it. Oh, hang on, I need to see anyone here? No, looks fine. Okay, that's the wall of light. I get it. And there are people here. Oh shit. Can we say goodnight to him? It's kind of funny that they whistled the drunken wailer. Okay, let's see again. No, okay. Oh, hey there. That could have gone wrong.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
There's some whale oil over there. I wonder what it's used for. It's probably powering something, but exactly what? Go to Dr. Galvani's offices. So, if I am seen here, is that bad? Or does it not matter? And we can find some combination somewhere, I think. Can I open this cabinet? Do I have to smash it? I don't need it that bad. There's a maid. And a door. Okay.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
Okay, he's coming here.
I'm telling you now, I don't have time for it.
Okay, he did not come here. Good. What's here? All right.
This whole place is gone to the hounds.
The doom of Pandacia has come to the city. The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark. I will be glad to rest.
Yeah. We have heard those lines. All right. This is probably the room where they were, or Travel to Pandacia. Excerpt from a travel chronicle by Anton Sokolov. The men I set out with are good sailors. No doubt half of them have cut their teeth on the rascally pirate ships spawned in the Zirconan archipelago. Or they were, I should say. Half of them died before we sighted the broken red cliffs welcoming those who would visit the far continent, as it is called. Sickness, infighting, poisoned by a school, or would one say a flock, of small fish that fly over the waves like birds, landing in the hundreds across the deck, pricking any they touched with toxic quills. 2 thrown overboard by gusting demon winds, the quiet Tivian navigator simply dead in his bunk, wrapped in his white furs, eyes wide with terror. Few have crossed the ocean, and the distance to Pandacia is greater than most would imagine. More died climbing the cliffs, and now, with but a handful, I stand looking across the greatest expanse of land that exists. My allies are frightened, for this is beyond them, and now their captain is dead too, stung by something that resembled a prairie mole, but reacted with great apoplectic outrage when handled. So it falls on me to lead them. Okay, so they are somewhere around here. He's up there. And she's on the other side here. Dr. Galvani's journal. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course, I won't attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, the month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I will be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tivian red. So that was a clue. Most important day. 20. Ah, yes. It's the combination to the safe. Alright. Let's see. She was coming this way. And there she goes. Upstairs. Oh shit. I was a bit too quick on the trigger there. Let's see. We're gonna go get the safe first. No, that's not how you do it. Oh yeah. Can we close it? We were never here. Okay. So now they are both upstairs. They may be going down now. She's at least. Okay, I guess I'll choke her out.
I told her to keep the children inside.
She might actually see me though. That's not good. Okay, good. No. Galvani building key. We'll just put her back here. And then we will deal with the guard. Oh, come on, close the door. I want to go downstairs as well. Soon TM. Where are you gonna go now?
Stupid cut.
Alright. That takes care of him. I guess you could sleep in here. And a note, cleaning instructions. Dear Miss Benton, when cleaning my study, I ask that you constrain your efforts strictly to the floors. Please, at all costs, refrain from attempting to clean or arrange my bookshelf. In fact, it would be best to keep away from it altogether. Otherwise, I'll have to reconsider the terms of your employment. Regards, Dr. Galvani. P.S. Since I'll be out of the city for a few days, I've left next week's pay as well. The bank was closed, so I'm afraid it's short by half. You can count on me for the remainder next week, of course. That's a clue. For some reason, keep away, yeah. Which means we will be checking that out. Those are... well, I don't need them enough to break the thing. Okay. The bathroom? This looked creepy.
At the Academy, they cut the flesh of the dead and trap the lightning from the sky.
Okay, so there are a lot of places I could have gone if I had the mind possession thing. Alright. Bull rat fetus. What the? That looks really weird. And that's out here, yeah. Galvani Academy notice. Galvani, the latest case should arrive within a week, containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you getting fussy jaw like the tanners at the edge of the city. Poor bastards. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The vivisectionists should be celebrated. Revered even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes. Not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember it might be a month before I can put together another shipment. Yours in knowledge, Artemis Moore, Procurement Clerk and Provisioner, Academy of Natural Philosophy, South Wing. Postscript. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We've stayed fairly insulated from the plague since so few come and go here, and we've got quite the stock of Tivian brandy. So yeah, secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Which is here. Do not touch my bookshelf. Clavering. Oh. This is downstairs then. Rat behavior and extermination. Excerpt from a series of interviews with street workers by rat catcher Lena. Used to be you'd go out with a bag, a stick with a nail on the end, and catch as many rats as you could in a night. The city watch paid by weight. My husband Benjamin and I mostly worked alone, and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street rats to work with us, the younger ones who didn't make trouble. We'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different. Meaner, bigger, and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and the swarm would come back at you. I barely got away with my skin a few times, down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterward, but it was the sounds they made that stayed in your dreams at night. It got more dangerous, and the city watch started paying better. But that didn't last long, because after a while, too many people had been stripped clean, trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they'd be all over you, gnawing and trying to chew down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji. Damn, those are some crazy rats.
Obviously the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe, in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Okay. And the rat plague, is this the one? Yeah, that's the one we read earlier. The last episode or something. And his toiletries. The Leviathan's Sorrow. Excerpt from a report on a treatise banned by the Rudshore Trade Council. Little is known of Pacotti, credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. 1. Enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beasts in the wild after a natural and free life cycle. Pacotti offers no solutions for where these massive malevolent creatures might be pastured. 2. Dissolution. Laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Pacotti actually uses the term families. 3. Harmony. Drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is in reality the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us. Includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brutes, a notion refuted by seamen who return to shore wide-eyed with tales of the whale's savagery. 4. Disruption. Here, Pacotti is on his weakest footing, issuing up feverish warnings against the displacement or transference of natural beasts from their native environments. Well, I think Pacotti is onto something, and it sounds people are just really scared of the unknown, which is also like Hiram Burroughs, the current Lord Regent. He was also, he wanted to protect people, but the way he's doing it is not very good. I guess the road to hell is paved with good intentions, as they say. Alright, what's down here?
Still crying about that dice game? I don't need shit from you.
Okay, so there's at least 2 guys. No. Okay, I need to... Can I... I'm just fixing my shortcuts a little bit, so... That at 3... Yeah, 4... Sure. Then I have to get used to it. Okay, yeah, sure. So there are 3 guys, at least. Can you turn around so I can strangle you? Thank you, but... Oh, okay. The third stricture. Excerpt from a work detailing one of the 7 strictures. Restrict the restless hands, which quickly becomes the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy. Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade. For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body. Avoiding the rat plague. Excerpt from a government protocol on disease practices. Much of the public still harbors false beliefs related to the plague. It is not true that the bile from river crusts will protect against contraction of the disease, nor is it true that crushed morley orchids act as a remedy, though it is speculated that both of these ingredients are used in both Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy. Consumption of these products before exposure to the plague constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Further, the Abbey of the Everyman warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective to burn 2 hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapors while chanting the names of the plague dead, but it is also considered heresy by the overseers and will be met with the full measure of the Abbey's laws. Tell your neighbors and practice these things yourself. Avoid contact with the infected. Consume your ration of elixir daily, preferably in the morning, and report anyone suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. That sounds familiar. All right. Here we go. So he's in another room. And he's in the same room. Okay. Can we...
Scary? Bug someone else.
Can we get him? Oh. Yep, we can definitely get him. Just wait until he... That's good. Just put him in here. Sit in the couch or on the floor. Okay. Ah, that would have been cool though. Oh shit, the door's open? Why? Okay, fine. Okay, so he has clear view here.
I better make a pass over here.
Oh, yeah, you better. Oh, goddammit. Is he gonna go find the dude? It might look like he will. Okay, maybe not. But he's right here now, so... Okay. I'm just gonna have to... Oh, I didn't see that. Very nice. I want to take them out one by one, so they shouldn't be in the same room. But since they are, I will be going in here. And I think he will come here at some point. That's a hand. What? Jesus. Feeding log. 4th day, month of wind, assorted human remains, strong appetite. 10th day, 1 bag Tivian pears, bruised, rotted, rats uninterested. 11th day, 1 tin, potted whale meat, eaten. 13th day, human torso, no trouble finding corpse parts. 17th day, no feeding, aggression increased, incident of cannibalism. 20th day, incident with previous maidservant, will withhold feeding until 1st day, month of darkness. I guess they would eat me then, if I went in there. And I don't want to kill anyone. So that means I will not get that loot, and I don't need it, so that's fine. Alright, where is the other guy now? There? Okay, is he coming here now? Oh, come on, dude. This is... No. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't even realize things like that made noise here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, probably the wind. Typical Bethesda, isn't it? Bloods, no, don't care. Ah,
Hey,
oops.
I heard you got eaten alive at cards. Shut up.
Customs and Food of Morley. Excerpt from a traveler's journal. Born and raised in Bristol, I spent my formative years in our smaller cities before settling in magnificent Dunwall. There, in the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to Serkonos, Tivia, and finally Morley, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estermont. Perhaps, like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured, but I found Morley disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the Festival of Churners to be tiresome, despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes, and why their renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come. Okay, so this whole lore was kind of just a lore piece. Oh, there's a door. I want to get there. Or is this the exit? I want to know. Alright. Yeah, and I completely forgot to go and actually get the stuff behind the bookshelf. I just skipped that. Whoopsies. Yeah, so that's Distillery District, it seems. But I want to go there and see if there is another room. Oh. Yeah, that didn't go quite as I planned. That's nice. Yoink. Contaminating the Bottle Street gang's elixir. Still, with plague rat viscera will infect anyone who drinks the elixir with the plague. That includes the Bottle Street gang and the people who buy their black market elixir. Yeah, but didn't Griff also buy from them? We don't want to poison him, do we? Sewer capacity in the month of Nets. Excerpted interview attached to a formal report by CityWorks Crew 17A. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of Nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. We gotta get it done before the month of rain, or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years and I never seen one of them come below. Except to measure will it hold when they go putting up one of their fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crusts moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burning up, and we all climb up fast. No other choice. Sounds like a great job. Okay, let's get out. So let's see. Is it straight underneath? No, it's not quite, which means there might be some loot. Do we want to go there? We do want to go there.
Any chance you'll share your food with me tonight?
Alright, we're gonna get these guys. Jesus, get in the... Yeah, we did it. I actually thought that was gonna fail. But we did it. And where are you? There you are. No! Oh, come on. You didn't have to ruin that though. Dude. Oh well. Now we're free to do whatever. Okay. I guess there was actually nothing here. And this door just... Yeah, cool. We are not going out there because then we will be seen. go to Clavering Boulevard. Alright, so next up is the whiskey distillery again, which we were at the last episode. So I see that this episode is almost an hour long as well, so we'll end it here. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.